Welcome along, everybody. It's the fastest day of the week, qualifying Saturday, and we're here in Abu Dhabi.
All right, get ready to jump out if you get too hot in there. There's a problem with the cooling system and it's going to take us a few minutes to correct it. We've dropped to P20. All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Ready, check.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains, here in the United Arab Emirates, on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina Circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles, 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. And we expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen starts on pole. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hadjar, Hamilton, Alex Albon, and Norris, Russell, Lawson, Lindblad, and Esteban Ocon, Antonelli, Bortoletto, Pierre Gasly, and Behrman, Alonso, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Franco Colapinto. Leclerc, Hülkenberg, Bottas, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. So it's the final race of the season. We've had a brilliant time this campaign, but as one team principal told us a bit earlier, today we finish this campaign. Tomorrow we start the new one.
Absolutely, Crofty. You know, you start this race today, your head's in the game for the race. You've got to get that one done and dusted the best you can, but you've already got an eye on next year. And you're thinking about how you can improve as a team, how you can improve as a driver as well to bring better performance into next season, because the rest don't stop.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Tyre condition still looking good. Systems all looking good, head down. Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, so you've got overtake now, overtake enabled. You've got P12. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. Less than a second separates you. That's Behrman behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. The distance to the leader, 7.1 seconds. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. Okay, 18 laps to go. keep going. Okay, so gap to the leader, 9.0 seconds. Albon's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Ocon's behind you. Less than a second separates you. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Just ahead. Come on, let's push. Time last lap, 1:29.7. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 0.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got 1 more stop. Right, you're closing in by around 1.4 seconds a lap. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.2 seconds. Lawson ahead, and the time last lap, 1:29.0. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Green flag. Okay, that's Lawson ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:29.3. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. That's 8th place, you're in 8th place. Our gap to first place, 9.7 seconds. Lawson's just ahead. Come on, let's push. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, Antonelli behind. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Lindblad's ahead of you. And time last lap, 1 minute 29.6. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. This is great stuff. We're gaining by 3/10 a lap. Good work. Okay, Checo. Lawson behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Hadjar ahead, time last lap, 1:30.0. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Valtteri is in for his stop. P6, you've got P6. Okay, gap to leader, 11.3 seconds. Okay, Hadjar's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Lindblad's behind you. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. And 11 laps to go. In this lap, push now. Antonelli's behind you, and the time last lap, 1 minute 29.7. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it. Okay, Checo. Okay, that's Hadja just ahead of you. Push hard. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. And we're currently sat in 6th. The distance to the leader, 13.7 seconds. Hadja ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Antonelli's behind you. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 7 laps to go. mode is available now. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag. Car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race. Gap to your teammate behind, 26.9 seconds. Okay, Hadger's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 1.6 seconds. That's Albon behind you. Okay, so gap to the leader, 13.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. started the final lap of the race. Final lap. And gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Okay, guys, yeah, let's analyze the whole weekend because I think we lack some pace throughout, so let's analyze it.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
They've won the championship and now they sign off in style as winning the last race of the season as well. Brilliant stuff by this driver today. And you carry that momentum through to next year as well, of course. So it's for all now to try and stop what they've created.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number one, Max Verstappen. So let's celebrate the end of the season, but I know a lot of you will be very sad out there thinking, what are you going to do without Formula One? Don't worry, folks, it'll be back before you know it. We'll see you next year.
A very warm welcome to Melbourne, the city that boasts 4 seasons in one day. Let's get this show on the road and let's see who'll be top of the timesheets down under.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Ready, check.